Hi, and welcome to another segment of Downtown Update. I'm your host, Kent Nehus. We're here at the HB Ultimate Training Center, and we're with
Carla Esparza.
Carla Esparza. Now, it looks like you are a champion. What did you just win?
I just won the Invicta FC 115-pound title.
Awesome. Now, who'd you beat to get that belt?
I beat Beck Rowdy Hyatt.
Oh, wow. And how'd you win? Submission, strike, knockout?
I actually won by decision. I went all 5 rounds, so it was definitely a tough one.
Oh, very cool. Now, what got you into being an MMA fighter?
I actually wrestled in high school and in college, and, I just started training like boxing and things on the side, and, it all kind of equated to MMA.
Oh, very cool. Now, so what really do you like about it so much? Is it kind of the training? Is it the fighting? Is it what gets you going on it?
Oh, there's just a rush that you get when you're in that cage that you really don't get from anything else. So I just love it.
Yeah, so I got to ask you, what's it like just to punch someone so hard and then fall flat on their face on the mat and you feel nothing?
Gosh, what can you say? It's just it's awesome.
Absolutely, right? I mean, you've all that training, everything you've done, and then all of a sudden, like, what's it like when you got someone in a submission and all that training, the months and months of training, the nervousness, and you know that you got them, and they're going to tap out?
Honestly, it's a big relief to submit someone and finish because, whenever you go to the decision, it's always tough. You never know what the judges are going to say. So when you finish someone, it's just like, oh, like, awesome. I finish it. There's no doubt. And, I'm done. I won.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a great relief. Now, it's growing big, MMA itself, but especially with women itself, right? Can you tell us a little bit about how big it's gone with the women?
Oh, yeah. I've been fighting for 3 years now, and just since the short time that I've been fighting, the sport for women has just been growing, like, phenomenally. We have this Invicta FC all-women's promotion now. We have the first women in the UFC coming up. So, it's just growing so much.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's nice to see some women get in there and rough around and everything like that. Because the boys, we all know they fight, but the women, it seems like you really have a lot more emotion involved in the whole situation than the men.
Yeah, I think any time that you see a women's fight, you're always going to see women. You're always going to see an amazing, exciting fight because the women always bring it. They always put on a good show.
Yeah, absolutely. Because would you say that is there a little bit more to prove with women in the octagon and everything like that?
Oh yeah, there's definitely more to prove, but also like even in training, just to get through that training with all the men and stuff, it's like you got to be tough, to even make it through that.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree because you go into any gym. You go to 24-hour fitness and it's all basically men, and especially MMA being a male-dominated sport, and you coming out a champion. Now, tell us a little bit about that. Not only fighting, but you came out a champion. Tell us about that.
It's like for men and women, it's just like a long road to the belt. And, I've been training my butt off for years. So finally to have this validation and have this belt, it's just, it couldn't be better.
Absolutely. How long have you been actually doing MMA?
MMA, well, I've been fighting professionally for 3 years. I've been training obviously I consider wrestling part of MMA training. So probably close to 8 years.
Wow. So is there a Facebook page or a website that you'd like to promote at all?
Yeah, you can find my Twitter, Carla Esparza 1, and you can also find me on Facebook.
Absolutely. Well, Carla, we thank you for your time. The belt looks great on you. It'll definitely add to your jewelry wardrobe. That is some bling. And all of you folks, stay tuned for the next update.